Hi, Cancer. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. What's coming in love? What's next in love? Anything about relationships you're in or past relationships? It's a general love reading. Welcome to anybody that's new and welcome back to all my Cancers. So grateful for your support. So glad that you're here. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages of guidance that you have for anyone who has found this message. I am listening for you now. A key on a ring, many options, unconventional, a one-night stand, being strung along, okay? You don't want to be one of many. You want to be the only one, right? So we're not interested in that. If you feel like somebody's been stringing you along, we want to put an end to that. Let's see what else they're saying. Abundance, positive mindset, manifest gratitude. There's a lot out there, some abundance coming into you. I have partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. Okay, so having fun. Somebody might be just living life large is how I feel. Like maybe these are the important things for this person and maybe you want something else. You want, to settle down or have something that's a little bit more stable. And I have addiction, a codependency, obsession, possession, emotional block. Right now, you may have a connection with somebody who is just having a good time with friends, making money, manifesting money, which is good. I mean, if that's the case, but it's this feeling of right now I'm having a good time. There's a lot of options out there. I don't know. I mean, is this a player? I mean, is this somebody who just wants to have a good time? So let's see where this is going. Players are charming. They're really good at seduction. They're really good at making you feel amazing in the moment. And then they live large. They live in the day. They live for themselves. They live to stroke their own ego. So do we have a player? I have a 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands. I have a Fool. And I have a 9 of Cups. So I want to be with somebody that I can feel more committed to, right? So I have this passion. I have this feeling of somebody trying to capture you. I have a little bit of a back and forth energy going on because maybe you're feeling the red flags. Maybe you have got their number. They're charming and they're seductive. But are they in it for the long run is the question I want to ask Spirit. Are they in it for the long run or they just want to have a good time? I have a 7 of Pentacles. All right, so that's encouraging. 4 of Cups and a 3 of Cups. So we might break through. This person is actually putting probably more time into you than they may ever have. Maybe they're a player that you've won their heart with that 3 of Cups. So somehow you've won their heart. They've always been a player, but you're the one that they're putting time and effort into. They're spending time and effort to see if this is going to go somewhere, because there is a sense of I want to win you over. There is a sense of I do want to make you feel good. I mean, but it was maybe that's not the lifestyle they've led up until now. Maybe they have been, look at the star. The star is at the bottom of my deck. This hopes and dreams. Maybe they just never met the person that they wanted to have a real relationship with or settled down with. So they threw all their time and energy into having a good time, dating lots of people, going out with their friends, partying, living large, making money, spending money. Very much a player energy. and I'm going to live in the day. But maybe you are the one that captures their heart and they say, I don't want to live that lifestyle anymore. I want to be with one person. But maybe no one has ever captured their heart. This is kind of interesting because I really thought this was going down the avenue of red flags, but it's coming into me now more as they want to walk away from that part of their life. They actually want more. Let's keep going. I have a coffin. Rest in peace. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and a transition. They want to change their life. They want to change their life. Maybe they put on this facade of I was always happy as a player. I was always happy just having these casual relationships, but deep down inside, were they really happy? They weren't really happy. They weren't connecting to people. They want to connect to somebody. The golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissistic, a one-sided relationship, and love bombing. That's probably the life that they were living. They're probably very charming and they can seduce people and they're very handsome or beautiful and they could be with date a lot of different people. But I feel like now is a time for them to want more. So you broke the mold with the player. I don't know. You have somehow captured them. Somehow captured photographs. Looking at your photos, making new memories. Maybe they can't stop looking at your photo. They're just really attracted to you. A mirror. We're mirroring each other. Maybe you're twin flames. And it was just so shocking to them to meet you that they just have never met anybody that was their equal or that was just so such high chemistry or that we felt something so intensely right out of the beginning. So this player is handing over their heart is how I feel. They're handing over their heart. They're no longer going to be playing the field. They are going to be settling down is how it's coming into me. I've got a Page of Swords. Page of Swords, a Hierophant. I've got the Fool. Yeah, let's get this started. And I have an Emperor. I feel like this person has always been able to get what they want. And they've always probably been attracted to a lot of different people. But something has opened up inside of them. And I like the Hierophant in this because it's coming in more along the lines of they feel like this is bigger than them, that the connection is, they can feel it on an intimate connection, a soul connection. And it may be the first time they've ever felt that way, that I'm really falling for you. And it's not just a crush and it's not just sexual. I feel deep feelings for you. And I know it's different this time because I've never felt this way before. I've always bounced around in relationships. I've never wanted to settle down with any one person. So you've captured them. You've captured them. I have an 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, this feeling of building and putting time into this connection. They've never wanted to put so much time into a connection. And I do have a Tower. Usually they probably walk away before it gets to a point. Clarification on that Tower. 9 of Cups. Usually they walk away before it gets to a point where they are actually settle in and settle down and do feel like they're happy with somebody and that they could be happy with one person. So usually they probably walk away. This is the Wheel, destiny, fate. I think your player is saying, I don't want that part of my life anymore. They feel the soul connection. That is really the message. There's a deeper soul connection than they've ever had with anyone else. And I guess maybe they took a step back and said, why do I feel so differently with this person? I date a lot of people. I've never wanted to settle down. I like doing my thing. I have my career. I have my friends. I've got my lifestyle. I've never thought that I wanted to go in a different direction. And now all of a sudden, they feel this deep soul connection, which is making them question almost everything they've done in the past, which is interesting because now they feel like, what have I been missing out on all this time? So you are enlightening them. A burning flame rises up inside every time I think of you. I feel so much passion for you, and you light my fire. So you really turn this person on. You are the only one who gets me and knows the real me. I think this is a twin flame connection that is just off the charts in the beginning. And I think that you literally blow this person's mind. I think that they have met a lot of different people. They have dated a lot of different people. And I feel like you're just blowing their mind with that you get them. You're the only one I've been looking for, and you complete me. So they just haven't met the right one up until now. And now you're right in front of them. Choose love, not fear. Look for 666. Okay. Breaking free, detachments, forgiveness, independence, a life path, and a journey. This feeling of breaking free of even what I thought I wanted, this independence. Detaching myself from what would be my normal routine or how I treat people, or that I want something different this time is how it just came into me. You are on the right path. Number 17, angels are guiding you along the way. You're meant to find this person. You guys were meant to find each other. And maybe that's why it feels so great. I'm feeling so jealous of all the people who get to be close to you right now. So now that they want you more and more in their life, they may be jealous of friends or people that you spend a lot of time with, because now they want more of you. They're realizing, I want to put my energy into you. There's no reason for them to be jealous, of course. It's just they want more of you. Spirit, what else do you want us to know about this connection? Wow. I have loyalty, the number 33. I guess that would be a question for somebody who I knew had a player background. Like, are they going to be faithful? Are they going to be loyal? Are they really ready to settle down with one person? But for the right person, yes. Maybe they just never met the right person before. Maybe they are sick and tired of that lifestyle, that fast-moving lifestyle that is kind of shallow and isn't very rewarding. And being with you, I have a number 33, it could be an age. Being with you makes them feel more secure and wanting to have more. I have the moon. So there's a little bit of the hesitation, a little bit of the wondering and would I be okay with this person? But I'm going to say you're going to trust your intuition. I'm going to say that this person's feelings are going to be, they're going to have to be very open and honest with you. And then there's tremendous differences. Again, this feeling of twin flames, again, that we have somehow, we're the same, but we're so different, right? But I don't know, 33, 36, the number 50. I feel like you guys were brought together for a reason, of course, but I do like this fact that it's you that is showing them that there's so much more to life than just these kind of shallow relationships, that they can have such a deep love for somebody and it can be so much more, and they really want to give their heart this time, which is really interesting. So I think you have changed a player. I don't know how to say it, but you've taken a player and you have convinced them that they want to be in a committed relationship is what you're doing. So that's nice. I have a strength. I have Lover's card. Yeah, look at Lover's card in the Chariot. Like, I have never felt this kind of a soul connection with anybody. And I'm, one, the magical chariot. Look at that magical unicorn. How beautiful. I've never felt this close to anybody. I've never been this intimate with anybody. I have never had feelings this deep for anyone. So you've changed them. You've changed them. You've opened their eyes to what love really is, and that they, being with one person and really enjoying being with one person, is so much more rewarding. And a judgment, little bit of a don't judge me for my past, right? Don't judge me for who I was in the past. I just didn't want to settle down with anybody that I was meeting. So they live this very carefree lifestyle, whether it's hanging out with their friends, not having any commitments, just doing what they want to do all the time. So there is a sense of judgment. There is a sense of, are you going to go back to that lifestyle? Are you going to want that lifestyle? And Spirit sharing with me the bottom of the deck, which is the Ten of Swords, which is no. They really do want to change. They want to change because of you. So they'll make some life decisions. They're going to start changing their habits, who they hang around with, what they do with their free time. They are going to want to be with you, is how it's coming into me. So you've got somebody who maybe your first impression of them was you're totally a player. And I got huge red flags coming out. And then they pleasantly surprised you. I want to give you the world. I want to create with you. I want to create a family, a home. What is it we want to create? Thank you for your beautiful light and energy. Maybe you opened up their eyes. You opened up their eyes to what it could feel like. I saw myself in you the first second I laid eyes on you. I think that this is a real twin flame connection. I really do. I feel like it is I recognized you. I just was blown away by this connection, blown away by our energy together. And there's no going back. I feel drawn to your deep intelligence and wisdom. So they love you for a lot of other reasons. That's good. I love you. I hate you. I can't live without you. So little bit of you're driving me crazy. You're driving me wild. It's nice. I wasn't looking for this. I'm going to agree with that. I was not looking for this, and I don't know how to deal with this. You're a player. If this is not their norm, there could be fear that comes out. They could start to shy away from you. They could be, I want to see if you come towards me to see if this is real. There could be a lot of different feelings, but I think that they are caught off guard. Let's say it that way. Caught off guard by their feelings. All I ever wanted and needed is you. Maybe they didn't even know what they wanted or needed. Sometimes you don't realize what you needed until all of a sudden it's put in front of you. And you say, wow, I didn't know I needed this in my life, but now that it's here, I can't imagine not having it, right? Your beauty and grace captivates me. Beautiful. And let's get a couple more of these. 1,000 lifetimes with you, would never be in love. I think they're going to fall head over heels in love with you. You leave me breathless and without words. I love that because players are charismatic. They're seductive. They're really good at getting people's attention. There's a lot of people are attracted to them. But if you had the ability to take their breath away and that they are speechless, then my Cancer, you are a catch yourself. You are a catch because you have left this player speechless. I love that. Let's put this out into the universe. I think that this person is going to change their life, their lifestyle, because they finally have found the person that they're meant to be with. So let's put this out into the universe. What a fun reading. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always, Cancers, for your love and support and all your comments. Check out your playlist. Check out the attachments at the end of the video for additional Cancer readings. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, I'll put my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.